All right, it's Wednesday, October 29th, just following up on Meta. You can see here if they're buying it at the lower blue line at around 745.91. We've moved up nicely now all the way up to 754, getting close to 10 points higher. We do have earnings at the end of the day, so you got to be careful about what's going to happen overnight on this one. But overall, I still like the context here of the 15-minute chart, generally moving sideways for 3 days here in an overall uptrend, getting ready to resume higher in the big picture with a pivot machine gun target all the way up to 790 area. So, you never know what earnings are going to do. So it just depends on your risk tolerance there. If you bought it here, maybe you can scale out some and hold for earnings, or just get out entirely. I typically don't play earnings because you can go either way, but I wouldn't be surprised if this thing gaps up all the way up to 800 or something like that tomorrow. But anyway, in terms of an initial short-term trade, I like the way, just from a price action standpoint, it took out liquidity at the end after the Fed announcement at a green reversal. Bought it here expecting a little push higher. We're getting that towards the end of the day, and we'll just have to see what happens to earnings. But overall, good trade here. Again, bought it at 745.92, and we're coming to the end of the session here, and you can see it's up close to 10 points higher. So price action wise, it did what it needed to do in the short run. We'll see how things react to earnings, but until the chart breaks down, we are kind of expecting this pause over the last 3 days to eventually resume higher. But we'll see kind of where earnings leads the stock tomorrow.